Hello everyone, so today I'm going to be showing you some Samsung Note stuff. Now school is right around the corner, or you just want to use Samsung Notes for work, or a business meeting. But I'm going to go ahead and show you some stuff. So first, this isn't really connected to Samsung Notes, but I think it's helpful. It's a thing called focus mode. So focus mode is like airplane mode, but you can choose what apps you want unblocked and blocked. So you don't want to be taking notes and your Snapchat or Instagram be sending you notifications. You don't want to be interrupted. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that on. And here it is blocking all the stuff that I have unblocked. So how you get to it is you scroll down, slide over till you find it, hit details, and you can pick what apps you want to be unblocked. So I just have these ones. I got my Chrome, Google, Gallery, and obviously the Samsung Notes. So I just think that's a little helpful trick if you don't want to be taking notes and all your notifications be popping up. And you don't have to use airplane mode. You can keep your stuff that's important that you need on. So I hope you find that useful. So let's go ahead and go to Samsung Notes. I think the focus mode is definitely something that is worth investing or looking into, because you really don't want all of your notifications popping up as you're trying to write notes down. So now I think the biggest factor of note taking is to be organized. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to create folders. So let's make this one as an example, math. So let's go ahead and write math. Or type math, I should say. Let's make this folder blue. You make it any color you want, how many folders you want. And I'm not taking nursing, but let's make this one nursing. And let's make it red. So all your folders is going to be right here. So you know what, let's go ahead and open the nursing folder. Let's go ahead and start taking some nursing notes. Now you don't have to have a note device to take notes or use Samsung Notes. I did do a video a while back using an S9 Plus. And let's go ahead and make today's notes 8/9/2022. So let's make just the notes today's date. And excuse my handwriting, but I'm just going to go ahead and, let's go ahead and show split screen. So let's say you have to look up some stuff on Google and take your own little personal notes. So let's go ahead and go right there. I'm going to click right here. Just like here. And open a split screen. And now let's go ahead and open Chrome. And let's type in anatomy notes. So I think this photo right here is good. So let's go ahead and type at the top of our notes in case you don't want to copy and paste this and you have to take your personal notes. Excuse my handwriting. I have such a hard time writing on a screen. Anatomy of the bone. Alright, so let's say you want to, instead of taking the notes, you want to put this image up here. So let's go ahead and click right here. Now I am using my S Pen, but I'm going to show you how to take it if you don't have an S Pen. Just like this, and we're going to save the image. Now let's say you don't have an S Pen, so what we're going to want to do is take our finger and scroll up just like this. And now we are just going to screenshot that image. Just like this. Alright, so now you know how to get the split screen and how to do that. So now you don't need this anymore. So what you want to do is you want to put the image on here. So you're going to hit the little paper clip. and then we're going to hit image. But let's say you're in class and there's something you want to take on the screen, then you would hit camera. Or you can download a PDF file that your teacher sends you, or you can scan. So I'm just going to hit the image, and then we're going to hit gallery. And it brought it right here. We're going to adjust it just like. Now I don't care if it covers my handwriting. Just like this. Okay. So now let's say you want to highlight some stuff. We're going to go ahead and erase what I've written. Now we're going to highlight some things. So you need to highlight this. If you want to adjust the color or the transparency, make it just like that. I think that's good. Or we can do different colors. Or we can just write on the screen. Or if I didn't like where I placed that, I can move it around to where I do want it. Or I can just do a delete. So I'm just highlighting random things. Now let's say as you're writing stuff, your teacher or a professor or someone at work during a conference meeting is saying something really important. You can do a voice recording. So it's going to record what they're saying as you're taking the notes, which is pretty cool. I can't do that right this second because I am using my screen recorder to do the video. Or you can do an audio file that's already been recorded. So let's say you have bad handwriting like me. We can do a text box. So let's do the word important. Just like this. We can just drag it to wherever. Where we can make it bigger. Just like this. And then we deleted it. So if you want to do a PDF file, you would open it by doing the paper clip and open it just like that. So let's say you want to do a page template. So you can choose any of these pages. You can do a checklist. But I'm just going to do like an average pencil and paper. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. There you go. I had to start a new page. Here we go. And I want to, on top of that, I want to do oh yeah, right here's your page sorter. Page template. So I want to do just a regular pencil and paper. And we just go ahead and write right here. But yeah, I'm not very good at writing on a screen. Another cool thing is down here, you can actually do a box. So right here. But let's say I want to make it a little bit more neater. And I can just write versus writing up there. I think this is definitely a lot easier and better. And when you're done, you can just scoot it over just like this. And if you want to highlight something, or you can just highlight it from right here as well. And now let's say you are done using that, you can just go ahead and type it, click on it, I should say, just like that. And then we can just erase. You can do erase area. When we do stroke erase. Just like. Another thing we can do is we can do page settings, choose whatever color we want. I just like that one. Or we can do vertical, or just like this. for your school direction to be vertical. But I just like it being able just to go down. Now let's say you are done editing and you want to get back up. You don't want to have to do that. You can click right here and it lets you scroll up and down without accidentally writing on the page, I should say. Now let's say that you don't have an S Pen like I do. You can do finger drawing. And what I did do a while back in my last video with Samsung Notes, I bought a stylus that I bought at the store. It's like a crown light. Got it at Walmart, and I was able to still take notes like I am using an S Pen, which I thought was pretty cool. So now I'm going to show you about the PDF. So I need to find something that has a PDF so I'm able to show that. I currently don't have anything that is a PDF, so I'm going to go ahead and find something real quick. Alright, so I just came to a conclusion that I don't know if I should search for something that's PDF because I don't want to be copyrighted. But if you do find something with a PDF, put it right here. But I didn't give that permission, but you do have to give your files permission. But if you did have something with a PDF, it would appear just like this. And then you'll still be able to write on it or highlight just like that. See, I think I went over the basis of Samsung Notes. Now, I do love Samsung Notes. I think this is a pretty cool app. And if this is something of your favorite notes, you can store it, so you'll always be there. Or you can share it as a PDF file, Samsung Notes file, or text file. And you do it just like this. Let's go ahead and get back. And your notes will be saved right here. So let's see if you want to do math. Just some math stuff. Let's see, and put today's date. Let's see, 8, 9. Alright. So do 2 plus 2 equals 4. That see if I make that look like into a 4. There we go. So let's say I don't like where I put that. That's not a good spot. Just like this. And I'm able to move it around. I'm able to make it bigger too. But I think that feature is pretty cool if you put something where you didn't want it to be, so that way you don't have to erase it and start all over again. I feel like I covered mostly everything. Or you can add pages, how many pages you want to add. But I think I went over the basis of things, but here is reading mode, where you can just scroll up and down. See if I can show that again. And how you get back to your stuff. Just like this. Then when you're ready to edit again, you can just like that. Yeah, I'm not trying to make this video too long, but I think I covered mostly everything that I know about on the Samsung Notes app. And I can't believe I will have my S22 Ultra for 6 months, August 23rd. I believe I got this February 23rd is when I think so. The 23rd or the 24th. But yeah, I can't believe it's going to be 6 months this August. Well, the 23rd. Today's the 9th, so I need some ideas for an upcoming video. I was maybe thinking when 6 months comes, I can do a 6-month update using the S22 Ultra or my favorite apps or what's on my S22 Ultra. I know some people do a what's on my iPhone video, so I could do what's on my Samsung video if that's something y'all would be interested in, but thank you so much for watching, and bye everyone. Oh yeah, another thing that I forgot to add is we can actually do a checklist as well. So let me go ahead and go to the template. And like I said earlier, here's the different templates. So let's say you need to do a checklist one morning for nursing. So let's go ahead and do homework. Let me make that look like a K. That does not look like a K. And then do a checklist. Or you can change it back. Like that. And then you can add a checklist like this. Space and hit enter. And when you click on it, it does a little check mark for you, which I think is pretty cool. So let's say you need to do homework. Now let's make it today's date. 8/9/2022. Nursing check. You know, and then we can just go ahead and do a little checklist just like this. Oh yeah, when you do that, you gotta do a space after each one. Space. And then after you do it, so you do your homework that night, your checklist, and it crosses out just like that. Did you pick up milk from the store? I don't know. Milk from store. I don't know what that's got to do with nursing, but. And then you're done with that, hit the check mark and it crosses out. So that's pretty cool. But I think I went over everything. I'm not trying to make the video too long, which I think I did. But thank y'all so much for watching, and bye everyone.